The difference between the Special and the ST is that this is what's really popular right now. Oh, actually, scratch that little thing I just said.
Take two.
Yeah, take two. The Rogue Glide Special, the Rogue Glide ST. Yeah, and take. Two very similar bikes, but two different riding styles, two different types of riders. This is the custom bagger, low, long sweeping back end. Really cool for big wheels, big bars, big stereo. This bike is more geared towards the performance bagger scene that's trending right now, ever since Battle of the Baggers came out. So instead of having the low suspension and low stretch bags, we have it jacked up an extra inch. So that's a 12-inch suspension, this is 13-inch suspension, and the standard bags, and they cut the mullet off. So we don't have the party in the back, it's just straight business. They got rid of the whole mullet, so now you have these empty gaps in here, and LED light right from factory. That's really cool from Harley to do that, opposed to the Special. But of course, if you didn't know, this is American brake light, so if you squeeze the brakes, you can put an LED light back in here. Lots of people prefer this. This is just what's really cool right now. And this one obviously comes with the bigger motor, the 117 cubic inch versus the 114. Different intake, bigger engine, jacked up, white sand pearl paint, no eye gouger.
Oh, and I was just wondering what eye gouger. And
this right here, it's gone. I don't know where they put it. They probably put a hidden antenna kit, which just wraps it around inside the fairing.
They made it happen.
So for not a lot more money, you could get into an ST and get the 117 cubic inch. Because if you had a 114, you'd have to spend around $6,000 to upgrade it to a 117. When for only a couple grand more, you could get an ST. And it also has a torque cam. That's a better performing cam that's in the 114. A lot of people don't know that. So what it's been explained to me is that the 117 cam is this good. If you were to buy an aftermarket cam, it might be a little bit better, but this cam is better than this one. So more torque, more off-the-line power.
Definitely worth it, which doesn't mean it makes it any easier for us, because like you guys know, we already thinking about upgrading to a bagger pretty soon, but which one is still the big question.
Chop fender, bobber style, that just means more lightweight. It's all performance, shaving every little gram possible. You rode the ST on the demo day.
It was beautiful.
I think that's behind you, yeah.
Yeah.
Have a nice stereo now. You're a bird off.
Yeah. Do not.
Do not be a bird off. Yeah, you're on. You can still touch even with the lifted suspension.
Well, I should have just worn proper shoes too, not just my chucks. That would have helped. But yeah, it was amazing to handle.
Yeah.
Rogue Glides are just stunning.
So the Special comes all blacked out with the 114 cubic inch. That's 1868 cc's. Special is the one with the blackout trim. You can get it in chrome. Lots of people prefer the black. You have to buy a Special or an ST to have the black trim. Only the Rogue Glide standard comes with chrome finish. But my favorite, Prodigy wheels. Custom bagger wheels right from factory. These are a must-have for me. Chopped engine guard. This is the Atlas Silver paint. Comes with the heavy breather. This is the ventilator intake. Very flush again. Lots of room for people with bigger calves or want to have really long legs. This does give you extra room. If I'm sitting on it, I don't even come close to touching it. So there's a great intake. Again, it is a heavy breather. You don't have to upgrade the intake if you're doing a stage 1. You can just add a pipe and a tune. And we threw some Reinhardt slip-ons. So let's get right to it.
I'm actually curious if my microphone could cope that, but it sounds definitely amazing.
Stock exhaust, although it is a 117. The loud pipe.
Yes. And he's suffering under the typical, like, what do we want to go with? Street light or rogue light?
I don't know.
We'll see.